AMC is getting short squeezed to the moon. I mean, hopefully, but we will see on that. We are up 25% for the day, so all looks good there. I'm going to be giving you guys a technical analysis update as well as what has changed for the company. So I think you guys are going to like this. Stick with me. AMC is on an absolute tear still. They're up 29.30%, so they are most definitely 100% getting squeezed for whatever shorts were left in the stock. They are getting out right now. We have intense volume, just 2 million, 3 million per candlestick. So this does look very good, very promising. Now, what we need to look for is what level do we hold? Can we hold the $14 level throughout the rest of today? And I'm going to get into some deep technical analysis with you guys and look at my prior technical analysis from the last video, see how that held up. But from the mobile Robinhood, it does look very good, and there is intense buy volume around AMC. Now, we are not even till power hour, so that is really what you guys will want to watch, is the last hour of the day, aka power hour. That is what you guys will want to watch. So we're going to get to the technical analysis right now. We are now over to Webull to do the technical analysis portion of this video. And the first thing I want to point off, at literally 9:35 this morning, 5 minutes into market open, we had 16 million, almost 16.5 million in volume come in. That's why we literally gapped up. Like, there's not even a candle here. We gapped up so high. There was so much buy volume coming in that I think a lot of shorts that were in the stock got out. Now, if I were to put a absolute worst case scenario bottom on this, it's about $13 a share right now. And that maybe is not giving it enough credit because I don't think it'll get to there. But the level that I really want to hone in and watch for by the end of today to basically see if the momentum is going to continue is the $14 mark. Now, I really don't care what happens in between now and close. If it goes under 14, if it rips up, anything like that, I'm just looking for it to hold the $14 mark and then see what happens in after hours, because we have had a unprecedented amount of volume, especially the first 5 minutes. That means people were waiting all weekend to buy this. 16 million in volume went in. That's billions of dollars. So that is something to watch for, and that does look overall very good. Now, these are the two lines that I just made, but going back to my last technical analysis, I had put on a much more subtle trend line, if you were to say. I didn't think we were going to gap up in the aggressive manner that we did. But if I were to put another trend line, I don't really want to speak too far ahead of myself, but I do think we are going to gap up further to about $15.50, either in after hours or tomorrow. That does look quite promising. The reason I do think this is a short squeeze as well, and there are some people that are just buying into this for the long term, is because there's not much new news. Just the LA reopening news, the California, LA, California theaters reopening, and the Chinese investor that sold his majority stake, which nobody really seems to care about that. The biggest thing people care about is getting revenue back to these theaters. So that's about it. As far as the short squeeze, like I said in the previous video, they have 18% short interest, so they are prone to a short squeeze, and I think some shorts are getting out of this, because if they do not, if this is big institutions or hedge funds, if AMC keeps running up and just goes to the moon, hopefully it does, right? But they will get margin calls, and then just like what happened the first time with GameStop, they will be forced to sell other winning positions to cover their losses or cover their margin calls. Just like a retail investor would get a margin call, institutions and hedge funds can get margin calls as well. I was trying to call the theaters in California that did open today, and I could not get on the phone with anybody. So I would recommend to you guys, if you are trying to make a long-term position in AMC or even a trade, I would call the actual stores, well, the theaters, and see how the demand is. Just ask them, have you guys been busy? Or, you know, how much demand are you guys seeing? And they will tell you that. And if they sound enthusiastic, if they sound like they're swamped or whatnot, that is a good sign. At least that's what I like to do. I like to go to the source, as well as pretty much you can do this on any company. You can call somebody and it's free. People will talk to you. A lot of people want to talk to people. So that is just something I wanted to point out for you guys. That is all I have for this AMC update. Everything I could find, I put in this video. Overall, I do think this is a short squeeze situation, as well as more people buying into this long term now that their biggest regions of revenue are open for business. I would just watch to see if we can hold above the $14 mark through the rest of regular trading hours today into after hours and the start of tomorrow. That will give you guys a hint to the trajectory we have going forward in the next couple of days and couple of weeks. So if you guys got anything useful out of it, hit the like button, subscribe. There's also the Discord link in the description. Recommend you guys check that out. I will see you later. Peace out.